Hey, so it's been quite a long time. I thought maybe I would show my 5 favorite moves, yoga poses. I'm having mushroom coffee with lavender and honey because I'm fancy like that. So we'll hop into it. So most of the moves most of the poses that I like are really good for your hips because I hold a lot of tension in my hips. So the first one is pigeon pose, and there's lots of different ways that you can get into this. So if you are able to go 90 degrees like this, that's fantastic. I'm not, so I put my foot back just a little bit more, and that's not a problem. It's not like you're cheating yourself out of the pose. And then you just come down to your forearms like so, and you can rest your head down, and you hold it just for a couple breaths, and that's really, really, really good for the hips and the side of your thighs and such. Of course, you always switch and do the other side too. I am going through a phase right now where I'm getting rid of all of my clothes that don't have pockets, and these ones have like really, really long pockets. I could stick my whole arm in them. And my oldest child pointed out that you could stick a wine bottle in there. Let's do, now this is lizard pose. So we're gonna keep your foot like this, but we're gonna have our hands down like this and stretch your back leg out further. If you can, go down to your elbows like so. And that is a really, really good stretch for the inner thighs. My sister said that it's not supposed to be for a wine bottle. It's supposed to be for water bottle. But, you know, Jesus turned water to wine, so I think I'm good. Lizard pose, like I said. This is my second favorite because it's really good for hips and inner thighs. Also good for groin area too. Like that matters. I'm sure it does for somebody. And then my third one, I think I've done this one before. This one is a spinal twist, and there are several different ways you can do this. So you start out with the figure 4, putting your ankle. This one is my right ankle on top of my knee, and you can do it where it's just sliding over like so, and then your hand goes over. You can put your leg flat and go over like this. Different variations. Another way is completely this way, making your right foot go over, and then you look the opposite way that your leg is. Of course, you want to do that on the other side too. I don't have a whole lot of space right here, so I'll just halfway do it. Over Christmas, I got a little mic so I can actually talk to you without messing up my voice. Okay, the fourth one. Oh, bridge pose. That's my favorite. This is actually my overall favorite pose altogether. So I like to, just for fun, I like to ball my fists up and press down because it makes me feel stronger. And then you just lift your hips all the way up, feet flat. And this is really good it's good for your hips, but it's also good for your glutes, for your peach. But I could hold this for such a long time. I love it so much. And there's lots of variations with that. To make it harder, you can put your feet out further. You can go out as far as possible and like just on your heels. It's super beneficial though. It really is. And then the last one I'll show you. Let me get a sip real quick. This is my 5th favorite is Happy Baby. I love this pose because it is so fun. So you can grab the outside of your heels if you can't grab that. Right here's fine. And the point is to take your knees and kind of put it into your armpit as best as possible. And this is really good for your hips and thighs, but it also just makes you feel silly. And if you're brave enough to do it, I think it kind of lightens the mood for everything for me. I can't imagine doing an adult yoga class and just sitting like this and not giggling a little bit. So those are my 5 favorite yoga moves. So thanks.